This is P.O.C. Alright, I just want to be clear. This is what the entity is maintaining while I'm in the bathroom. This is bathroom monitoring. METROLINK, this is the UPLAND station. And the train, this is the entity that's engaged in, this is the sex offender license, 9BUG028. And IHOP is a sex offender, and this is speaking to the inhumanity of the sex offense committed by the entity. These are the same demons that are stalking in the bathroom, going inside, and the entity does so through what is demonic activity. So METROLINK is the guise of amplified audible activity. The train actually runs at 6:21 a.m. every 30 minutes, so that would be 6:51 a.m. At 6:20 a.m., by the way, it's currently 6:47 a.m., and there's no train that is physically passing. While I'm inside of the bathroom, the entity has what is the amplified noise reminiscent of the sound of the train. It's impossible audible activity. Okay, the entity is maintaining train activity, however, because there is a train station and because IHOP is near the train station, that's the method of activity creation. The entity is engaging in, if you wash dishes inside of the venue, then you'll hear the dishwasher and the sounding of earthquakes. It's demonic as the fake moon that is over the IHOP, speaking to targeting. This entity is engaging in the P.O.C. and METROLINK is engaged in what is bathroom monitoring. The city of UPLAND using the train station right now, where METROLINK does not have a scheduled stop. And METROLINK is documented while I'm in the bathroom stall with my legs spread apart. I'm indisposed, and this is all knowledge shared by the entity that's gang stalking. Impossible light is on her car. It's not headlights, they're monitoring, and it's light activity while the entity has the beeping sound of the train while they put it down, and they're all lined up against, lined here. This is the sexual violence that the population shares in. This is also why they are being documented as it's being published on the internet. This is full exposure, the identity of the people of the state to be shown on the news, to be identified by license plate, to be identified by neighborhood, by city, by address. While the entity is engaging in this pattern of conduct at 6:20 a.m., the entity is sounding train activity that's not going to fill the bathroom with ongoing amplified noise of the METROLINK train. That is in UPLAND running at 6:21 a.m. It's 6:47 a.m. where they had that train station where I'm coming out right now, and this is the entity that's engaging in that. It's also the communication of a sexually violent threat. They want you to know while you document, yes, we're monitoring your vagina, and you're walking out, and that's why they're all in that position while the train is not in motion on the train and it's not scheduled. Okay, this is the P.O.C. I documented Union Pacific engaging in the same pattern. In Fontana, METROLINK, the same pattern, engaging what is using the train station as a means of monitoring. Okay, and this is not the only means. The UPLAND train station is engaging in the pattern of conduct and doing so pursuant to what is published. And by the way, it's 6:49 a.m. right now. The entity engaging in what is sitting stationary with the train line, the blockages in order to create light activity and ongoing audible activity. While I am in there, that's over 20 minutes ago, okay? So it's every 30 minutes, and the entity is engaging in this while no train is crossing path as I'm walking out. So I just want to be clear. METROLINK approaching, 6:47 a.m., it's down, and they're crossing path again, leaving. The entity is engaging in what is using the train at 6:20 a.m. I just want to make sure that that's clear. The entity operates outside of what is scheduled. This is what I'm showing you about the Ontario International Airport. Okay, there's what's published on the internet, and then there's what they're doing, what I'm showing you they're doing with gang stalking by every airline in the city of Ontario. The entity's doing stalking by planes, as I'm showing you while I'm in the parking lot of the 7-Eleven. And the entity had commercial planes flying over here. Well, this is what I documented yesterday. But I just want to be clear on that. It is bathroom monitoring, and the entity is engaging in that while they document. While I document, and they're monitoring the documentation, just to clarify. This is the fake moon. Okay, I'm giving details about what the entity is doing in the specific environment. METROLINK is targeting, period. And you're also targeting because the amplified audible activity that you just heard right now, is that which the entity is amplifying in volume. Amplification is specific to what is targeting in the specific environment. And I have documentation here, the fake sun being over the top of my head, and I will attach that video. But this is the entity engaging in. METROLINK is engaged in vagina monitoring. That's what's published on X right now. METROLINK is engaging in the pattern of conduct with regard to the city of UPLAND. All right, using the train station, as I've documented before 2026, inside and outside of what they are scheduled, what they are publishing to the public. This is the city of UPLAND using that to do so. And it is a means of harassment. And as you're looking at it, you're talking about hundreds of people that are sharing, and that's just right here crossing path. The city of Upland is monitoring vagina inside of the bathroom of the IHOP, while METROLINK is the guise of amplified audible activity. It's just a method. The entity amplify helicopter activity, amplify car horns, amplifying the demons cooking pancakes on a skillet, using a dishwasher. It's all with regard to audible noise in the engineered light while they are stalking in the path, inside and outside. And the customers are inside monitoring. IHOP is experiencing what is customers that are going in at nightfall, at dark. The first time I go, it's empty. Okay, that's not to say you never have customers, but the entity engages in what is the business increases while they're gang stalking me. And you are gang stalking under the fake moon. You're gang stalking where the entity is maintaining ongoing plane activity and has an airport, cable airport. The entity does not maintain a commercial airline, an airport with commercial airlines like Ontario International Airport. This is the entity that's flying west over and doing so in alignment to me. So I just want to document this is the ongoing pattern of conduct. This is P.O.C. This is the pattern of conduct as I'm walking outside and documenting it. It is currently 6:53 a.m. and this is the pattern of conduct regarding what is vagina monitoring, bathroom monitoring. All right, this is the Upland stop here. So the entity is amplifying in the bathroom here under the fake moon. The people of the state are monitoring my vagina outside. 60490H3. They're engaged in the sex offense of bathroom monitoring while they're on the roads and the highways. 9BDJ643, license plate 8T47517. These are predators, male and female, and over and under majority, maintaining a business establishment for gang stalking. 9WCD192, and that's the significance of amplifying ridiculous noise activity and having impossible light activity, having this specific environment. You're identifying your genitalia as a target in a private space, which is an inhumane sex offense. 9GRM775, and they sharing that together while they are making, this is 5BSN033, 9PPZ771, 8CDA904, 7PNX500, and the METROLINK train station, the city of Upland. These are the entities that are sharing in that the perpetual sex offense, which is pursuant to gang stalking, and it's pursuant to targeting. The entity is doing the same thing when I'm showing my evidence of coming from Ontario to Upland, California with the fake sun over me, and this is before 2026. So this is me documenting the pattern of conduct, the sex offense committed by the entity at IHOP. This is P.O.C.